Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be recording a look only using drugstore products, and to start off this look, I will be outlining my brows using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Brunette. And I do start out by outlining my eyebrows only because it does give me somewhat of a guide of what to fill in. And then I do go in by filling in my eyebrows, but I do light strokes. And so when you fill in your eyebrows doing light strokes, it creates more of a natural effect because it does mimic the look of the hair. So this makes it really natural, and it makes it a lot easier to blend out when you go back in with the spoolie. Okay, so don't mind me here. I was totally in a completely different zone. I was listening to music. I was probably listening to like Rick Ross or something. So yeah, I'm a different person when I listen to Rick Ross. Anyways, now I'm going in with the foundation that I'll be using in today's look, and I'm just sharpening my eyebrows by outlining them, and at the same time I'm bringing the foundation down onto my eyelids to kind of use it as a primer for the eyeshadows. And for today's eyeshadows, I'm going to be going into the Maybelline Soda Pop eyeshadow palette, and this is such a beautiful palette, and I'm going to be taking the color Crushing on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply this right into my crease to use this as a nice transition. It is a really light color, so you don't really see much, which makes it the perfect transition color because you can literally blend beautifully with this. So I'm using this right into my crease to use it as a transition. And now I'm going in with the color Crushing, which is a little bit of a deeper orange, and I'm going to be using it on the same exact fluffy brush, and I'm going to be applying this right into my crease as well. And I noticed with this product, it is very buildable, so you can make it as intense as you want it, or you can also leave it as natural as you want it. So this is a really great product. It's the first time trying it for me, which is, you know, I'm pretty impressed with this, honestly. And the bonus is that the packaging or the eyeshadow itself smells like grape and orange, and it's just the best smelling palette ever. But yeah, this eyeshadow is pretty bomb. I'm now taking the color Colorflow and applying this onto my outer corner and also blending it into my crease. I'm using the same exact fluffy brush. I'm just wiping off some of the product, but because I am using lighter colors first and then digging into the deeper ones, it helps a lot when it comes to blending out the colors, and it makes for a smoother transition. Now I'm dipping into the color Grape Pop, and I'm taking this on a flat shader brush, and I'm applying it to the first half of my eyelid up into where the orange is going to meet up with the purple, and then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and blend it all together. You guys, this purple is beautiful. It is so beautiful. This is like one of the prettiest purples I've seen. It has like some shimmers in it. There's a hint of pink in there, and this is, I don't think I've ever seen any other palette with this shade of purple. But like I said, I'm taking this on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to be applying this to the first half of my eyelid. So since a lot of the purple shade got wiped away when I was blending everything together, I'm dipping back into the shade Grape Pop on the same exact shader brush, and I'm applying this to my eyelid to intensify the color a little bit more. And then on a pointed crease brush, I'm going to focus the color Cherry on Top to the outer corner of my crease to create a little bit more depth and dimension to the look. For my eyeliner today, I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in the shade Black, and I really like this eyeliner for two main reasons. One, because it's matte. I love a really, really good matte liner. And two, because of how precise you can really get your lines. The tip is so flexible and it's so thin that you can get really precise and really sharp wings with this. So I would definitely recommend it to anyone who likes a really good matte liner. For my mascara today, I'm taking the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara and I'm using the shade Black is Black, and I'm applying one coat to my top lashes, and I normally apply mascara to my bottom lashes at the end. And the reason I do this is because if I'm trying to either smoke out my bottom lash line or blend my concealer super close to my lash line, it ensures that my bottom lashes don't get messed up. Moving on to the falsies, I'm taking my favorite Ardell Lash Wispies number 700 and I'm popping these bad boys on. These are my favorite go-to lashes. They're perfect for any kind of look you're trying to go for. So I'm just popping these suckers on, and then I'm going to move on into my primer. And for my primer, I'm taking the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I applied this all over my face, and I applied a little bit too much. So I'm just blending it really good into my pores. Hopefully it helps smooth it out just a little bit more. And this primer has a little bit of a weird smell. It kind of smells like minty, but at the same time it kind of smells like plastic. I don't know, it's really weird. That part about the primer I don't like, but I mean, for a $3 primer, it's not that bad. The wear of the primer is pretty good. I didn't get super oily, so it's not bad at all. For my foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, and I'm in the shade 220, and I apply this all over my face, and I'm just blending this out with a damp beauty blender. For my concealer today, I'm using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camel Concealer in the shade Light Sand, and I'm applying this to all of the areas on my face that I want to brighten. So I'm applying this under my eye, on the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and a little bit on the center of my forehead. And then I'm going to take the same damp beauty blender that I used to blend out my foundation, and I'm just going to blend out my concealer. Moving on to the finishing powder, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and the shade I'm using is in Fair Light, and I went in with a little bit too much powder, but yeah, I really like this powder because it does have a nice coverage to it. It's not too much, but it's a nice sheer coverage. And the only reason that this powder is so light is because that was the only one that was on the shelf that was closest to my skin tone, but I got it anyways, and I'm gonna just darken up my face by bronzing it up a little bit more. To bronze my face, I'm going in with the MILANI Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade 03 Suntan, and I'm putting this on with a big fluffy brush, and I'm applying it to the hollows of my cheek, my forehead, and a little bit on the bottom of my chin to, you know, slim my neck down a little. For my blush, I'm using the MILANI Baked Blush in the shade 03 Berry More. And on a blush brush, I'm applying this to the apples of my cheeks, a little bit on my nose for a little bit more pop of color, and on my forehead as well. And then I'm using the MILANI Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder in the shade 03 Sun Glow as my highlighter. And I'm using this on the Real Techniques. I believe this is a contour brush, but I use it to highlight. And I'm applying this on my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, on down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And these are all areas that I want to add more light. Jumping back into the Maybelline Soda Pop eyeshadow palette, I'm digging into the color Crushing on a pointed shadow brush, and I'm going to be blending this color into my bottom lash line, and I just wanted to create a pop of color to contrast with the pretty purple on the top of my lid. I'm going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade 604 Milk, and this is a white crayon eyeliner, and I'm going to apply this to my bottom waterline, and this is going to help open up my eyes and make them appear bigger. And now I'm going back in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara, and I'm going to apply a coat to my bottom lashes. I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner in the color White, and I'm going to be applying a line inside of my crease, and I'm going to be applying it. If you touch your eye, you should be feeling your eyebrow bone. Towards the end of your bone, I'm going to be creating a small line, and then I'm going to follow that by making 2 little dots at the end of that line, just to jazz up this look a little bit and add a little bit more of a pop. For my lip liner, I'm using the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade Rich Chocolate. And this is a really rich and creamy lip liner. And I'm just going to be outlining my lips, and I'm also going to be drawing these little lines on the inside of my lips. And what this does is it creates an effect of a more full and plump lip. For my lipstick today, I'm using the Maybelline Color Sensational Creamy Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade 650 Nude Embrace. This lipstick as well is super rich and super creamy. I love it so much. It's so smooth. So I applied this all over my lip, and then I'm going back in with the lip liner to darken it up just a little more and create more of an ombre effect. I'm taking the shade Soda Fizz from the Soda Pop palette, and I'm applying that right into the center of my lip. And then I'm going in with my NYX Makeup Setting Spray, and this is in the matte version. I'm just applying this all over my face to really lock my makeup in all day long. Alright you guys, so this is a completed look. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. I had so much fun recording this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on that bell button to stay notified whenever I post a new video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.